you know who I am. I don't remember you. Like, one big thing, people are like, you guys got lucky. I was like, bro, you didn't listen to the whole thing, did you?
Oh, these are real people. They can vote. Oh, no.
I'm so racist. Yeah, dude.
Don't say that. Hey, look who we got's back. We got Mr. Nikko.
Hi, Eli.
Hi.
I said it this time because you guys fucked me up last time in the comments. So we get it this time.
Like, how dare you?
I'm sorry I was talking to my friend for like 2 hours last time before we even started. So, yeah.
As it should be.
We also did that again this time.
I know. Literally, we've been here. We're like, oh, we'll start it this time. 2 hours later.
2 hours.
We had
good
up to
though.
do.
We just did the numbers thing again. We should really just put a phone up next time and just be like, no bullshit. We literally talk about numbers. Actually, to everybody watching, it would probably be very confusing. They wouldn't believe how half of the shit works. And you guys would think we're weird that we're excited. We genuinely get like excited every time I think we have these conversations.
It's one of my favorite ones. It's because it's very, very rare to have that excitement about either business or like chasing a dream and then being like, oh, fuck, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. And then seeing the mastercraft behind it where it's studying it. It's not, oh, well, I know enough and I'm just going to do it. It's like, no, it's changing. It's evolving.
Changing. It's always changing. That's why you guys should always, like, everyone's got opportunity. Are you willing to learn? You have to be a lifelong learner.
Yep.
Just assume you know nothing.
That is the best. I mean, just in life, it is. Today's episode, we're going to do something like history. We're going to have some fun, talk about some military shit, but also some of this and maybe some car Formula One stuff. We'll see on time. But it is like, to what you're saying, it's continuing to learn. I've been on Reddit. Reddit's my favorite place to just reality check of people get. I'm like, I hope I never turn this way or become something like this where I am a victim in life or I'm going to make a million excuses of why my life sucks and it's not fair. I'm like, oh, these are real people and they can vote. Oh no.
Bro, I can't stand excuses. Like, don't get me wrong. Something can happen to you and it could be absolutely terrible. 100% even I can relate to that. That's a real thing. But it's like you hear all the best athletes in the world, all the best entrepreneurs. It's about how you react when that happens and how you can bounce back or move forward from when those things happen. But if you just sit there and you say it happened and you never like move forward, like of course things aren't going to get better. You're accepting failure and it's okay to fail, but to accept failure is to quit. That is what's wrong. I mean, failing is the best way to success. Fail a lot and learn, then execute. Simple.
That is the saying, when you get kicked off your horse, get back on it. That is one thing I think a lot of people have stopped doing. I don't know. It is wild reading a lot of comments and then understanding it's like, okay, this is their frame of mind. And then you see people rallying behind them. It's like, oh, I know it's just impossible. Oh my God, we have it so bad right now. And then you have this little echo chamber of victim mindset versus, I mean, a majority of people in our group or even the viewers, it's this, oh, well, I can make excuses for why everything sucks, or I can make a change, learn from that experience, apply that change and see what happens next. Oh, it gets better. Oh, it didn't. Okay, well, guess what? I just failed again. Now I'm going to learn from that and I'm going to apply it again because it's not going to happen overnight. And I do believe a lot of people think
you're going to get a different result.
Yeah.
You're going to get a different result. If you learn, you failed this time and this time. Oh, I'm not going to do what I did 1 and 2. We're going to try something different on 3. You're going to get a different result. And it's okay if the 500 things don't work.
Yeah.
Try something different. It's okay.
Yeah. Just don't quit. Like, that is the biggest thing. It is that weird mindset of, well, it became too much and I quit. I was talking to, it was a reply of people. My biggest frustration is when I hear I don't have time to gym or I don't have time to meal prep. I get like, that's as bad as driving slow in the left lane to me, because I get rage of I don't have time to do that. I'm like,
Dude, so I can agree with Eli on almost every freaking thing he says, but I feel like I should play devil's advocate with you sometimes.
Okay.
This one, it'll be fun. So yes, I agree with that, 100%. You can always do that, but fuck, dude, my brain is spinning. Okay, you can always make time for it, but then I guess if you don't have time to meal prep and go to the gym, that's fine. Where are your priorities though? Are you at least doing what you're trying to do? Does that make sense?
But that's why. So that's where I will say, okay, but just say I don't want to do that. Don't say I don't have time.
100%. Like because that's an excuse. It's just like, well, I'm not trying to do that right now. I got to go do this, this, and this. But I realize I should. Also, if you can just take accountability for it too, it just squashes the back and forth.
That's it, dude. I have zero problems. If you say I don't want to do that, or I just, I literally what I say, cool. You're not making an excuse of why something's not getting done. I can live with that.
So that's because one thing, and I'm talking about Shaw. Man, I was like reading some of the, and it's rare. I don't really read too many comments. I'm trying to get better at it and getting back in my comment section and stuff like that. And I'm just like, man, I feel like one big thing, people are like, you guys got lucky. I was like, bro, you didn't listen to the whole thing, did you?
That lucky is the amount of, and I think that's where it is, this mindset. Whether you're, whatever walk in life you are, it is how much work did it take to get there? Whether that's schooling, on the job training, was it a passion from childhood? And then are you refining it to be the very best version of that? Because that's, I mean, even for what we do, I still think a lot of people, it's wild. People don't realize the business side. That's my favorite aspect. I love the content. I will be in front of the camera. I do it for y'all, not myself. I would much rather just be behind the camera doing business all day long. It's soul draining, but I love marketing. I love building the process. I love and hate the stress at the same time, but it's like nothing. I know that's in the position they are. Luck, maybe if one person, there was a smidge of luck, but they made their own luck to be in that position.
Make your own luck. It's just showing up every day. XQC is a good one. He put out a clip out there a while ago, and he's like, oh, people are like, oh, they're like, oh, you got lucky, like you're like a giant screamer worth over like hundreds of millions of dollars, and he's like, guys, look at his streaming schedule, and he's like, I got lucky. Why? Because for this year, I only took off 6 days, and I streamed the other 349 days of the year. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like, well, Nikko, you just got lucky. I tried this for a whole year and it never worked out. I'm like, bro, this is the thing.
Only a year?
Only a year? It's like, or even like 5 years. It's like, well, here's the difference between me and you. If I genuinely want to do this, the destination is real. The distance is unknown. Same thing as last time. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying. Okay, well, guess what? The secret was 2 years. I did it for 2 years instead of the one that you did. That's why I'm lucky. I just kept showing up. It's just a lot of it is resiliency and grit. But you need to kind of like find it, because rich is not actually like a physical thing. No. Rich and poor it's only a mindset. Like that is the only difference. And being rich and poor, the reason why I think it's in the mind is because happiness is in the mind as well. I had to, when we talked about loneliness and all this stuff, happiness is truly up to you. You can quite literally be homeless, but you could still be a happy person. Like you have to decide what makes you genuinely happy. And it's not, I'm sure you could say too, it's not about the money. I'm fine. I don't have to work anymore if I don't want to. And I've been sad, and then I'm realizing I can be very happy too. So it's all up here.
Yeah, the money is nice. It makes life easier, but the sacrifices to get to that weren't easy. I don't think a lot of people realize how much sacrifice some of the individuals do, like content creators, or the 7 days a week. They do see, oh, this looks really fun. Look, you get a drink with your friends, which is it's one aspect of it. And it's still a job that you're showing up to do. Like live shows sound amazing. They are a blast. They are one of the most exhausting things, because it is 3 days straight. Airport travel. I was talking to Malibu Fitness, that blonde veteran
dude. Shout out to that guy. That guy seems so cool. I totally fuck with his vibes, man. I would
such a
love
good
to
dude.
meet that dude. He seems like
he's coming down.
bro, no way, bro. You gotta let me at least like shake his hand. I'm just like, bro, that smile and that mentality is the type of shit that changes people's lives and changes the world. Like that.
And he
that is an awesome guy.
The only reason he's even where he is in this last month is because he, for years, was doing the same style of content and being on the internet. Nothing happened. And then it's because he showed up. And then that one video.
Because he fucking showed up. I love it, man.
And now
dude, that's cool.
And that's like, oh, but me and him were talking, and it was the same thing of, oh yeah, it's just a mindset, like being happy, being positive. I'm like, dude, this is, look, he was just doing his daily shit, trying to help people, getting people motivated into fitness and doing internet stuff, never knowing if it was going to take off or not. And then one video.
Just doing it. Boop. That's all it takes, guys. And it's not just content. It's literally anything and everything in life is simply just showing up. It's just show up. Like it's.
And don't make excuses. Like, here is my reply. Because you're like, oh, I'll be the opposite. And
we could devil's advocate each other because.
Well, this is the devil's advocate because I was going against somebody that was like, I don't have time. Some people don't have time. You showing no empathy because, oh, you have time to gym. Well, a lot of people don't. I'm like, I assure you, I work.
Do you know what that schedule's like, my guys?
Dude, I'm like, I don't know. Weekends, like Christmas was the first time I had off in a long time, but I still worked in the evening. Or you're the same way. It's answering text. You're doing something where it's not. You get to turn the brain off. It's
every single day. Like people have no idea.
I'll be up until 2 in the morning sometimes.
Every single dude. Yeah, you have to, because the other thing too is once you're here, that's when it kind of. That's
starting.
This is when it starts.
Yeah.
Like I was going to be like, let me know if this makes sense to you. This is when it starts because you have to keep your place, and it's difficult, especially when you find other things that you're passionate about. Like you said, like business on the back end, right? I love the business on the back end. Me and Eli just got done talking literally yesterday. I was like, I took a year off of like really doing my content. I stopped with the branches shorts because I fell in love with the business side. I was like, I made this money. I was like, I want to invest all of it. And then I'm like, I want to create other businesses. I want to get people paid and give like veterans jobs and stuff like that and help my community. And I'm like, now I want to get back into the content. And I'm like, because that's also kind of fun, but it's hard
and then
too.
You're juggling both and you're like, oh, wow, this is, I'm going to not stress out. But that was the guy's excuse is like, hey, this is why I couldn't and more normal people can't. So you'll never understand that you don't show empathy. It's hard. People just have to eat out now. You can't cook at home or meal prep, and you have to go to the gym, or you can't go to the gym with time. You're just too tired. So, and I broke it down like this. I was like, okay, I hate this. It was like, empathy has nothing to do with this. I just don't want you to make excuses. Just say, I don't want to do it. Then I'm A-okay with it. Now, I can't meal prep. It's like you can spend 2 hours a day, two hours a week doing meal preps. That means 2 days, spend an hour just prepping your meals, cooking, grilling, get rice made, make your meals for the week. That takes 2 to 3 hours max for an entire week of food. You can do that in 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Gymming. And
the gymming one is ridiculous.
5 hours a week. I say 5 hours a week is 5 hours a week. So 40 hours a month. And then your 2 hours of meal prep. That's 7 hours a week or 28 hours a month. So let's say you have a 30-day month. That comes out to 720 hours in a month. 28 hours a month of gym and cooking. 160 hours if you work 40 hours a month. 240 hours of sleep a month for a healthy 8 hours each night. You are left with 292 hours of whatever the fuck you want. Let's say you work 60 hours a week. That's 240 hours a month, plus 240 hours of sleep a month, plus 28 hours of gym and meal prep.
My boy is breaking it down to the minute on y'all. You're not going to make it now.
That equals 508 hours. You still have 220 hours to do whatever else you want.
Yeah.
A month. And if you say, well, I don't have time to do X and Y, I'm like,
what else are you doing? How do you not?
200.
Are you on your phone? Dude, uninstall your Instagram, your YouTube. I'll promise you're going to have time then, buddy. Like that's the thing. Like, we just
220 hours if you're working 60 hours a week. That's why I'm like, bro, if you tell me you don't have time to do one of these things, we'll fucking go crazy. Because if I make time, and you get to see a lot of people like fucking, I mean, Andy Frisella or a lot of these individuals that, who else? Like their schedules are packed and they still make time for fitness and then clean eating. Yeah, a lot of them are going to have chefs and everything. But leading up to that, they still did meal prep.
You don't think they were still doing it?
Oh, God. This GHOSTBED mattress is cool, comfortable, and amazing. And when you pair it with one of their amazing pillows, it's better than doing the deed. She heard that. And another thing, the bed can't leave you. Oh. Well, looks like I'll be sleeping alone. But at least I'll be sleeping cool and comfortable with their new technology. And they're built to last. High quality, durable material, backed with a 20 to 25 year warranty. That's gonna last longer than my marriage. And they have 60,000 5-star reviews. I sleep on a GHOSTBED, I swear by it, and I couldn't go back, even for her. Right now, prices are already lower, but you'll get an extra 10% off if you use code Eli at checkout. That's ghostbed.com/Eli. Use code Eli. Sleep better and stay cooler. I miss her, but I can sleep like an angel.
But it's, oh, well, I don't have time. So that excuse of I don't have time, and usually you have an extra like 200 hours to play with a month. It is a fuck ton of time.
Make the time, man. Lose an hour of sleep then. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like the original one is like making time. Also just making like success outside of the gym. Like, for example, when I first started doing the social media stuff, we may have already covered it. But I was working for a 14-hour, I would drive 2 hours to work, 14-hour shift, drove home 2 hours, streamed on Twitch because I realized I need to diversify my platforms. Streamed on Twitch for 45 minutes, and my OGs all the OGs, you can bat for this in the comments right now because you guys are all been there. And then I went and I made my With the Branches TikToks. That's why I just had the craziest bag under my eyes because I wasn't sleeping. And then I would sleep for maybe like 2 to 3 hours and then drive to work. Yep. And then it got so bad that I ended up sleeping in my car for like 6 months. Just to go to work every day because I was like, I can't do it.
This is hurting.
Yeah.
That's one of the hard things. We want you to watch this or listen to this and then understand it's like, oh shit, I am making excuses and hopefully now I'm making those changes. I just had Ethan on. He's lost like 260 pounds.
That's awesome.
And it was the same thing but reading the comments saying, holy shit, I'm making a change because this guy showed me I'm making excuses for myself. You all have that mindset, I'm too far gone, or I don't want to start now. I'll move it. You'll continue to do that each and every time. You're just going to move that goalpost further and further away instead of going, you know what? I want to make that change because X, Y, and Z. I'm going to start today, and I'm going to just suck it up and do it. It's going to suck. Yeah. It's going to get easier once it becomes a routine.
And you might not be good at it, and that's okay. But you do have to like start somewhere. And it doesn't matter if you have to cry about it. Go ahead and cry about it, but still do the action. Like, do what you're supposed to do.
One of my I need to release the first episode. It was the same idea of that once a month and then time. Those businesses I started at the end of last year, I was like consumed everything I was doing. It was like, no. But I was going to master a craft. I was going to take 1 month, so 30 days to teach myself something new. And I started with driving rate on a sim, a Formula One car. I said, I'm going to get within 2 seconds of an F1 driver's time.
That is so hard.
Oh, bro, trust me. I know that was the one. I was going to do the split the Adam yo-yo trick, and I hadn't done any of this shit, and then play Moonlight Sonata and Fairlease perfect without mistakes. in 30 days. And every day I filmed myself training for, I think it was like 10 or 20 minutes of each. I'd fucking accomplished all of them. All of them in that 30-day window. And I was like, holy shit. Because I wanted to just show people, it doesn't matter if you know something or you're new at something, you're going to suck at first, but watch what happens after 30 days and committing 10 minutes to 20 minutes a day to it.
Just start and try. Lifelong learner. Just you can literally do anything you want. It's just they all take different amounts of time, and it really sucks. It sucks.
It sucks when you go, I'm going to be bad at something. Yeah, you're going to fucking suck.
Better hurry up and fucking start now so you don't suck next year.
Because you will get so good. Like the 30-day video that I have, and I seen myself, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. I was, what?
I'm the best now.
Now, I was like, man, if I gave myself even more time, I would get even better. But that series was just to show, like, even now, hey, if you're watching this, what skill would you like me to learn within 30 days? And I'll add it to that. I just wanted to show people, stop making excuses of you can't do something, because I wanted them to send in, it's like, hey, do this for 30 days. I want to see how far Eli can get in it. Because then if it is a direct reflection of like, dude went no knowledge and now he can do this level of shit in it, motivates people, because then they go, oh, fuck, what's my excuse?
And the thing is too, because I used to be the guy where like I can rationalize any excuse. It's just like, do you want to do it? Yes or no? If you don't want to do it, you can rationalize any excuse to make sense in your head to not do it. But if you do want to do it, go.
Yeah.
Start, begin, and it's okay. I just always start with the mindset, because it helps me. The best way I do it is I was like, dude, you fucking worthless piece of shit. You suck, Nikko. And I just go,
yeah, that's
okay. And I said, just cry as you do it, because that's the way it is for me. I'll just be sad, but I'm doing it.
Dude,
fuck you, I'm doing it. You're not. You know,
going to the gym. Even today, I sat in the car for like 10 minutes. I'm like, just go in and knock out the gym. I love boxing now. I look forward to that. I don't have to wait in the car to go out and box. Lifting weights, I'm like, oh, this is the most boring part. I got to do this for an hour.
I'm building a gym on the property, and then I'll also have I don't know if you saw it at the old house, the combative studio at the house. But I was like, you're gonna have to come try that out, because we'll have rolling mats and then all the boxing shit too, and Muay Thai stuff.
Get that fight. Dude, did you see? I don't actually, real quick. I sent this to Brandon. Did you see? Dude, this is like fucking.
All the new shit.
The fighting. This. We'll put it up on screen. So they got headbutt, right? Accidental headbutt.
Oh.
Dude. Out.
What? Is that a delayed knockout?
Yep. So it's happened a couple times so far. So it's super rare, and it's a punch or hit that triggers a delayed cascading neurological failure in the brain. So everything happens at once. Yeah, literally science.
Motherfucking science, y'all.
It's too much information at once, so your brain lets your body operate. It's like, oh, you're fine. Sit down. It's like, homie, you need to shut.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. And that one's brutal.
That's pretty
because even like his opponent watching,
he's like, what the fuck going on?
And he runs over to check. He's like,
I did this.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh. Yeah, like, oh shit, like, oh shit, and that's, dude. I love the fighting game. I'm like, dude, that's cool. You're getting all your shit set up.
I'm trying to, now that I have all like my property and stuff, and I'm done moving. It's, dude, that, and then now I got a bunch of chickens, homestead. Dude, I have my own chickens laying eggs every day, self-sustaining on chickens, water, fresh loaf of bread every day, because we're reproducing yeast. So with full, quite literal loaf of bread at no cost, because the yeast feeds itself from the previous like sourdough batch. So fresh bread a full loaf every single day. The eggs from the chickens, the water, and then now I got a freezer, but I got to buy like half a cow.
Are you gonna get some solar panels? And
no, I feel I'm not too familiar with like trying to do all of that stuff. I have to do that. My main thing was getting the homestead like food production stuff up and running,
which is still dope.
It's so cool because I'm like, holy fuck, that's like thousands of dollars a month that we're just like saving now. The energy wise and like other farming wise, I was thinking about like aquaponics and trying to get that to like generate like some energy and stuff like that. But it requires like a little bit more forethought and stuff like that. But that and then the gym stuff, just trying to get like situated and like settled in and everything. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty proud of myself for setting all that up and stuff. Yeah, adulting, self-sustainment.
It's hard. It's easy. It is, well, how do I say it? It's what you're going through now where you're like, I've accomplished. What do I do now? I need to feel fulfilled or depression will take over.
Dude, I have to work or I'm just depressed. Well, dude, it's like honestly kind of the saddest thing ever because it's like nothing. Bro, I could probably call like 3 different people. I could call like my primary assistants. Like I could call Catherine or call Allie and be like, what happens if I stop working? They're like, you will be sad and depressed and want to kill yourself. Nothing is fulfilling enough anymore. But this is the one thing I had to steer away from, like in the sense of like money. I have to not care about money anymore because money was one thing that like drove me crazy. Like there's never, like it's true when they say you can never make enough money. You could never, ever make enough money to fulfill you. But then when you learn how to make money, you're like, oh, so I keep doing it this way or make more businesses or do these other things. And I'm just like, man, if I went down that rabbit hole, I will be sad for the rest of my life. So now I'm trying to find like these other things, like this stupid bullshit, like getting some chickens and like self-sustaining or trying to build out my house and everything and just trying to find other things that will make me happy or be fulfilled. But like we talked about last time, it's the purpose thing. So I'm doing shorts again. I'm doing the with the branches content again. Literally yesterday started filming that, and then different types of series in shorts content that we want to start doing.
Then I'm going to ask about that. Well, really quick though, it is the idea of being fulfilled and understanding. Oh, I could retire now. You could retire now. How the worst. Yeah, don't. You might think, oh, this is great. I don't have to do hard work. And that might be the case. If you're doing like manual labor and you can suddenly switch, awesome. Don't just have the mindset as like, I'm retiring and quitting everything. Find that next passion because that's where your big problem with veterans is, or when you get out of the military service is, I'm out now. I have no mission. Now I'm depressed.
Yeah. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah. Now I don't have homies to hang out with. I don't know what I want to do now. I'm lost. And then you spiral really quickly.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Because you're like me where you go insane if you have a day off.
No, day off is literally my worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like a day off is quite literally a nightmare. I don't do vacations. I don't want to take days off. Quite literally, if people try and pull me from my work, I get irritated. I get very upset and I get very frustrated. And like our friend group is really cool. Like I love hanging out with everybody, but we're all, even when we're hanging out, we're typically doing something really productive and like forward going, right? But if I'm not doing something that's like with some forward momentum or movement, I kind of get irritated. I'm like, bro, we have so much potential. Time is running out. Like we're going to fucking die one day. Like I gotta fucking do this shit now. I have to go and do something, you know?
We have an allotted time, a very allotted time. My goal has always been, I don't know if we discussed it last time, but hey, I just want my name remembered for 3 generations. If I can have my name remembered 100 years from now, I did everything. I'm dead. I won't fucking know. But I have accomplished my goal because a majority of people, it is, dude, after you pass maybe a year and then your name,
it's gone. Dude, it's done. People don't understand that.
I don't know
your
who my
great grandfather. What was he like,
What's my great grandpa name? I can't even tell you my great grandpa's name, dog.
dude?
Like,
My great grandfather's name is Jack. He was in the army. He was a POW guy, and I don't really know anything much.
what's your grandma's?
I don't know. I just know she smoked a pack of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, dude. And then you're talking about one site, and that's it. That is. And like I have my grandpas and grandmas, so I'm like, okay, I can remember their names, but how often are they talked about? My mom, does anyone even talk about her? Period at this moment, like, and then that will go away where it just fades into obscurity. And that is the one thing I was like, oh, my goal will be that I will have at least 100 years. Someone will be like, the Eli dude built this.
The Eli guy.
I'm like, dude, mission accomplished. That's fuck yeah, dude. I
Stone
did it.
tablets. The Say Hi To Eli podcast.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Dude, and because
It's just you.
and that was like even Unsaid, where it's like we these World War II vets or your major capers, it's their stories now will live on the internet, and then it'll be Unsub that had those stories told. I was like, cool, that was there we go. Or the fucking, if people search up first podcast at the Pentagon, they'll see Unsub. I'm like, okay, like, hey, we're building these little things out. Cool. Now let's hit the business side where it's that name is remembered for the business side. And now I've done my one thing, and then I'll chase my one passion, because I'm sure, as you said, you just started your new stuff where your new content, but you always have this. What's the big dream? Like racing, I've always said, if Formula One calls that you have to quit everything, but we'll let you race, I'd be like, fucking boop. I'd be like, I love you guys. I will bring you on the journey to race. But they said I have to quit all this in order to race Formula One. I'm going to lose every race, but I'm going to try my best to be quick. But I'm piecing out from everything. That would be a dream.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. Whether you were starting a new routine or making player picks for the first time,
trying something new can be hard.
But in life and on PrizePicks, it always feels good to be right. And with elite hoop actions almost every night, I like boxing. I would rather the fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs and fighting.
The action never stops. PrizePicks lets you take control. Now, PrizePicks is easy to get started. Hey, I even made money a couple weeks ago with Jake Paul getting dropped.
And I won.
Now, for me, I use it for UFC and boxing. Those are my two jams. I don't know basketball. Now, I am not sure what sports you guys watch. Sports balls. But if you like some fisticuffs or some UFC action, PrizePicks is one for you. And there's a new feature alert. PrizePicks has early payouts. What? Let's say your player gets off to a hot start. You now have an opportunity to cash out before that game even finishes. Also, it says it here, literally here. Find your community on PrizePicks.
We love that word.
The new social feed feature is pretty cool. You can share your prize picks with your friends or your little community. And then let's say you see something they like or you like, then you can just click it and a single one is done. Actually, a lot of fun when you build a little community like that, like Unsub did. So you can copy some lineups or use them for your own inspiration to make some choices. Download the PrizePick app today and use code SAYHI to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code SAYHI to get $50 in lineups after you have played your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
That's by the way, I just found out Eli is like, I know Eli's a car guy, but I just found it, like, of our friend group, you're the only other guy who like doesn't know of F1 but is a F1 guy. I was I'm a F1 guy. So me and Eli have some F1 planned stuff.
Yep. We got some cool, dude. I'm excited for the now. Like even today, I was like, "Wait, you want to come to the Skippy Barbie stuff?"
I was like, "Oh, you mean that?" I don't want to say too much, but I'm like, the thing
F4 Formula Force.
No, I was like F1. I was like, you got this couple, because I've gone to like a handful of F1s already. I love them. I made sure to go to the first one that was back in Las Vegas. I showed up there, had a great time. I've been to the Circuit of America one out here in Austin twice. I love it. It is an experience. it's awesome.
It's
It's class. I really enjoy. I mean, it's dwindling at different places. The class dwindles, but yeah.
It's the man. We just talked about this on Kinda Consensual. It is that next level of sponsorship. Rich didn't realize how big Red Bull was and what all it's like. It's an energy drink that has technically 2 Formula One teams, which
you have Alpine and then you have
Toro Rossi and Red Bull, and they build
AlphaTauri, right? Dude, well, Pierre Gasly was on the team before, and now that Pierre Gasly is not
the other
anymore,
Red Bull team?
So it's Red Bull and then
Red Bull
AlphaTauri. No,
other team. Is it?
Because Pierre Gasly used to be my favorite before he switched.
AlphaTauri, yeah.
Okay, it is AlphaTauri. I was like,
and Toro Rosso. So they're both. They switched names. That's why you knew. I knew the old name. You knew the new name.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I have the jacket. There's no way I'm wrong about this because I used to be a Pierre Gasly fan.
Formerly known as Toro Rossi 2006 to 2019, AlphaTauri 2020 to 2023. So you knew the new.
I'm the old gen. Yeah.
No, you're the new gen.
I knew
the old. Yeah, I was like, oh, so literally they have that much. Rich was like, wait, they build their own cars. It was like they just use the engine of Honda or whoever at the time. I was like, Red Bull builds their entire car.
Money.
Red Bull, yes, bro. Money. If you're in Formula One, you spending a lot.
They make so much fucking money, bro.
Dude, they spend $600 million per season for a.
That's low end, bro.
I know.
That's nothing compared to, I'm sure, what's on their books.
Well, dude, it's awesome seeing Cadillac getting into it. I'm like,
dude, I've been waiting since 2024 for Cadillac because this is going to be their first year in, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm trying, dude. I am trying. I want to work with them. I was like an American-based Formula One team.
I would love that.
Anything, Cadillac, your
What's
boys.
Up?
So
I'm not brand friendly, but he is. So maybe at least him, and then I'm a friend of him. So
he'll be.
I at
brand
least
friendly.
can say my friends did it. So
yeah.
That's cool. I'm sorry, I'm not brand friendly. Probably just him. He is.
He will be for a ride.
I just like to show up and support America stuff.
America.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh, I'm so excited for it, dude. It's gonna be such a fucking. So what is your next videos you're actually working on?
Videos that we're working on?
I'm glad.
Oh God,
you brought that up because you're like, well, I'm trying to get into these a new series, and I said, where is it?
So there's just a new type of long form content that we're doing in the sense of reactions because people want more long form reactions, and we're trying to like span that out to over half an hour. And more reactions, and then there's the vlogging stuff. We're trying to span that out, but we've kind of been doing that, but more so activities and day in the life stuff. And then for the short form content, we're bringing back with the branches stuff and all the old ones, but then also POV ones, so point of views, more relatable stuff. I'm like, I promise I'm relatable, guys. I'm literally just a normal guy. When you guys say in the comments, be like, you guys are like, I hate it. Like, you guys are rich, or you guys are just lucky. I'm like, bro, I'm a normal, stupid fucking guy. Okay, I promise you. But
I want to be as relatable. There's a reason I don't do car content. You don't we don't post our vehicles or anything because I feel such.
I don't talk about money. I don't really.
I felt like a douche. Like the RS6, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a post.
I'm like, shut the fuck up and don't talk about my car.
I was like, and I showed it on stories because it is something. It's just a really beautiful car. And then the DMs were,
it's the car.
Yeah. And then people were like, man, you need to do more car content. And I replied to multiple people. I'm like,
I can see you really doing like genuine.
I feel like
real
a
car
douchebag doing it though. And they're like, why? Yeah. I'm like, man, it's just that weird. I think it can be motivating. I just never want to come off as braggadocious. It's like
everybody thinks, you know what? That's the one thing that really sucks about if you want to do content creation, anything you like and you're genuine and humble about, everybody thinks you're just fucking bragging about. I'm like, fuck, I can't even talk about shit anymore. I'm just an asshole.
Mr. Beast is the Antichrist because he gave people a vision or wells, and you're like, how are you mad about Homeboy? Why do you record it?
Get it?
Who cares?
Bro, you're just mad he didn't give you money. Stop. He went to Africa and filmed those kids, even though he gave them wells and stuff like that and water. And it's like, well, I heard half of the wells are breaking. And it's like, Dude, he did more than you. At least maybe some of them got to try some water before they possibly died. You did nothing, bro. Stop.
Nothing.
I'm sorry, microphone.
Oh, you're good. But it is so fucking reading that or seeing that, and you're like, how are you mad about this? What have you done? Well, they filmed it. They should have. If they were good humans, they wouldn't even filmed it.
Why did they do it anonymously? Because I don't want to hear about it. Why? Because it makes you feel bad. You did nothing. Like, come on, be real. Stop.
And it's a trade-off. It's like they are doing that, and now it has eyeballs on it, which then now other people might want to partake in that and then step up and do good.
Maybe you won't. Yeah. Be the change, right? Be the change. Start the change.
That's why it's like, man, I forget that one. There's an Instagram dude who he'll go around, he'll give money away. Or, hey, dude, he changes. It's one of my favorite IG accounts. He's probably a TikTok guy. IG TikTok guy who changes lives.
No, that'll work.
We're going to see if it might pop up. And it's not. Dude, he is like big. He pretends to be homeless sometimes. Pretends to be homeless. So he'll pretend to be homeless, and it's individuals that will walk up, and then if they, out of the goodness of their heart, give money or give water, and he'll stop them and be like, oh, no, you take it. No. And they're like, no, I don't need it. You need the water. Here, take it. And then he hits them with, like, he conversates with them. They give him a hug. They're like, you got to keep doing good, man. I hope this water or this money helps. And then you get to see him like, hey, here. And he gives $1,000, $10,000.
That's so cool.
Dude, and
that's
they
great.
break. And then they're like, oh my God, I needed this. And you get to see people that needed the money or needed, he's giving house away, cars away, and they needed it. And they were still giving their own money or water away, even though they needed money. They were still, the first thing they thought was like,
giving.
Oh, yeah.
You got to give.
I'm like,
and you can probably attest to this. If, man, it's so like cliche, but if you start to give more in your life, you will receive so many blessings beyond anything you could possibly comprehend. And guys, I'm not talking about money. Like giving some, you can literally give positivity. That is such a thing. If you just give the world positive, dude, the Malibu fucking fitness guy that you brought up, dude, I have him in one of my like morning affirmations thing, or I did maybe like a week ago, because I like trying, like, you know, whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm trying to do, I prime myself every single morning. For about like 20 minutes every single day, I just have like on my Instagram feed a file saved, and I have like these new affirmations of things I just want to hear. I want to listen, and I just want to let my brain just be like,
I do this.
We're going to go do now. We are going to go fucking do and conquer the fucking world.
I do the same with the gym. I have motivational speeches that play the entire time when I work out. Exactly.
It's not music. It's words.
It has like background of, what's his name? It has like the Inception music playing in the background. Well, somebody's just motivating the fuck out of me. I'm like, yeah, I am a piece of shit. I need to try harder. And I'm lifting my weights every time.
Those are the best ones. A lot of them are them just shitting on me like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You're nothing. If you died today, no one gives a fuck. And I'm like, God damn it.
Look at those. So his name is MD, what is it?
MD Motivator.
Zachary something.
Zachary Daniowski.
Dude, if you've not seen him, he is a fantastic creator.
Bro, he's friends with Tom Brady.
Bro,
French Montana.
Dude, how much money he's given away and how much change. His videos will make you tear up so quick. I'm always just
bet.
Like, oh, my heart. Oh.
It's like, you know, the world.
It's
hard to give. Like the only way I give back is like the like, not the only way. Like I try and, you know, give my fair share. I try and give money here. But then the one thing I realized about money sometimes is like, that's a cool way of doing it. But you can't just like give money away, because money is not the root of all evil, but it's a soul killer. Like sometimes if you give away money to somebody who just doesn't need it, but just wants it really bad, it does a lot more negative than good. Like some people, for example, are like, oh, Nikko, why don't you just like retire your mom and dad? And I was like, my mom and dad are good, but I need them working. If I retired my mom and dad, it would kill my parents.
Oh, so fast.
It would kill them. Why? Because my mom's older. She's moving. She's working. She's not struggling, though. If they need anything, like it's going to get taken care of. But I want you to drive to work every day. I want you to go to work. And a lot of their friends are at work, too.
Oh, I mean, dude, we have like how our spouses, how we even, like, how I handle Sav, and if you want to talk, I don't know what you do on yours. I'm like, you can delete this part, it'll be yours. But it is even that Sav works really hard, and she loves that I make her. Well, I don't make her. It's like she wants to do it on her own. She gets paid to do that, and then she doesn't work under me. She works under show, and then she has responsibilities. She's getting trained. She's learning, and she doesn't go crazy or get a weird mindset. It's like, oh, I'm the rich housewife or anything like that.
No, it's like we're gonna go do like it's empowering.
Yeah,
it's super empowering. To just go and push these other people, and like it's not like we always say like we can retire right now, but like I said, that's probably one of my biggest nightmares is the day I can't like move anymore or physically go and do and achieve the things I want to do. Like I think setting goals and actively achieving and like marking them off is one of the most important things you can do. So if you just like retire and stop, like you're killing yourself.
Oh,
like
yeah.
In life you go and do, you live. You don't just like roll over then, man. Like if that's it,
I made it.
Yeah.
I would go. Yeah. What is your favorite? What content are you looking forward to the most in this new batch?
Of like all the different like formats we're doing, it's probably the short form because that's where it all like started.
Yep.
And it's fun because the ADHD brain can truly see all of it before it's done or even filmed it or I picked up a camera or put on a costume or set a line. I literally like with all the branches stuff, it's like I can hear a song, hear a beat. Like it's where my real creativity is in creating that short form content because as a kid, and this is why I kind of really enjoy social media now is because as a kid when I would, my long backstory spiels guys, quick though, but it's like my short form content, I really enjoy it because as a kid, like I would try and say like something funny or like witty based off of something someone said. And then like the whole room would go silent and be like, this kid's annoying as fuck. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. And it's like, okay. And then now it's like, oh, I can put something together. I can film it. I could put it together. And what I just saw in my head is now a real thing. And a large amount of people ended up really loving it. And I love the fact that I can genuinely see it. I go, I like that. And then I just film it. And then it makes a lot of people happy. And then there's like I'm not the best guy in the world, okay? But like, hearing people when they're saying all like, the nice stuff, they're like, this means a lot, like changes my day. Same kind of stuff we talked about others. I was like, that's my purpose. I'm like, I'm just going to put out a bunch of like free stuff for everybody who wants to see it. And the person who might not know that they need it that day, they're going to get to see it and I can just go on with my life. So the short form content is something that I just kind of like, it's stressful, but I enjoy doing it. It irritates me because I moved and now I'm having like audio issues and I'm recording on new things now. It's a different setting, but it's still a good time at the end of the day. So definitely the short form content.
That's good. You're going back to that. You're like, yes. It's hard to get back in the swing too. It is way harder. And especially the older you get, it's just, I don't know why you start making excuses. It's not good enough an idea. I'll wait until I'll get like the
every
perfect
single time
idea instead of just, you know what? Fuck that. I just need to
just do it.
Yes. Cause it is, people are going to love it either way. But that, was it assassination by procrastination? Hold on. Stop. One moment for a sponsor.
Did you know Sam Altman just announced that ChatGPT can now reference all your past conversations? Think about that. All the private things that you have typed into ChatGPT. Got it. Late night questions, business ideas, even sensitive personal struggles. How would it feel if those conversations weren't private? Dang it.
Most mainstream AI companies are essentially black boxes where your data goes in and you have no idea who's looking at it or how it's being used for profit. This segment is sponsored by VENICE AI. VENICE was founded by Eric Voorhees to ensure AI stays a tool for the people, not a surveillance net. Now, VENICE is different. It runs leading open source models like Llama 3 directly in your app or browser. The best part, your conversations are end-to-end encrypted and stored only on your device. No corporation or government can spy on what you're asking. They even have video generation now with models like Veo and Sora, all while keeping your identity private. The most important thing on the internet or just in life, period. If you want more power, their Pro plan is a game changer. It unlocks safe mode off for totally unrestricted image gen. Custom system prompts to give your AI a specific personality and higher limits. We shouldn't have to trade our privacy to use the latest tech. Go to my link, venice.ai/say hi to Eli, and use code say hi to Eli to get 20% off your Pro plan. That's venice.ai/say hi to Eli.
Yup.
You'll make excuses of why you're going to hold off to do something instead of, you know what, I'm going to just roll it out and fucking say, okay, there, this is what, here, it's done. It's not perfect, but whatever. You guys like it or not.
On to the next, bro.
Yep.
Like, yeah, y'all can hate it or you can love it. Because I'm trying not to go back to how I used to be about it either, which was like, because like you said, it's like you make up all these excuses and you have these expectations. I'm like, I'm just going to do it because I like it. I remember when I was still at my family's house and like, it was just when I was on TikTok and I would quite literally like, I would wake up and I would sleep in that weird, awkward like time frame before I went to work, and I would make sure my video went up and engage with a couple comments before I went to bed for a couple hours, and I would sleep and I would wake up and I remember I would like cry if my video didn't have like 80,000 like views, which is so stupid. But now I look at it, I'm like, that's just how bad I wanted it, and I'm like, dude, fuck that 80,000 views. I'm such a piece of shit. I gotta come with some better shit. As I'm like driving to work, I'm fucking mad and I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking think of something. And then you go back and you start all over again. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna have fun doing it now, and we're just gonna do it for the name of the game. And then the people really like it now, and the videos always do great. So I'm just like, we're just gonna do it. Mm-hmm. And then wherever wants to go from there. Because like I said, the back end on business, like other entrepreneurial freaking lifestyle is very busy. You know, you do so many other things, and it's like I had to take a year off of that, and now I just want to kind of get into the things like I did before and I had fun doing. But then it's like, oh man, do I want to do this? Like I'm doing so many other things now. Do I need to do it? And it's like, no, just do it and see. Do it. And then if you don't like doing it after you started doing it again, then you can stop. But to not even try and to not even start again or pursue, you're a fool. Like that's silly.
It is one of the hardest things is doing something when if you're running another business, you're just like, why? Oh, that's a lot of work. I could allocate it to this instead of, you know what?
Yeah, dude, I can do this instead.
I can just put my time into this instead, and I'll be that's going to pay off way better.
God.
And it is the hardest thing to break, because I love the podcast of like 3 podcasts, which even that, you're like, that is a workload. And then you're breaking.
Dude.
Thankfully, I have an amazing team that helps with everything, and I just have to supervise and be like, oh, let's do this X, Y, and Z. You have your shows, your friends, we have Caleb, we have Chase. Everyone is doing a specific thing for the podcast, and they've learned it, and you're still teaching. But then you have, okay, well, now I have, Echelon, Pepperbox, Pepperbox, the shoes, the merch, the charities or the nonprofits, and then under that you have the future businesses, just like
things you can't talk about.
Yeah, we have like video game thing. It's in the works. This is super exciting, and thankfully a strong team behind that. And then I can come in with my expertise, and those are everyone's just autistic level. Those are my favorite companies to work with. Like even the food stuff, something. But it is
I know what he's talking about, but you don't yet.
Dude, it's like 7 businesses. And so you're just
Crushing it.
switching of what hat you're having to wear and what you're having to focus on.
What is your excuse right now?
Yeah, I'm like,
I almost wanted to, dude. I think it was when we were downstairs, or no, it was literally when we just started. I was like, man, I just want to pull out my phone and go on the comments from the previous one. I'll be like, I would love to see some of this bullshit people be saying. Man.
like, lucky. Dude, one business is a lot to run, and then when you have 7 and you're trying to keep them at a very high
scaling,
Yeah.
simple scaling. Maintaining revenue in quarters, like people, I don't think people understand how businesses work. Primarily quarterly, like it's
stressful.
Yeah, you always have to be watching. Like you said, it's like you have to manage all of them.
Yeah, you're always having to pay attention,
but you can't work in any of them, and it makes no fucking sense.
No, and that when you have a really good team, they are autistic level of, like, the video game's a great example of where you have these individuals that it is my favorite kind of team to work with, because it is that autistic level of detail with each thing they want to do. And then when it's not, they're like, I don't like marketing or story to, oh yeah, you can handle that, Eli. Oh, we love these ideas. I'm like, this is all I can. This is perfect. They let me do what I'm good at. They're doing what they're good at.
Cohesive team.
Yeah, this is very cohesive. And then no one's trying to big dick each other. It's everyone knows their strengths and weaknesses. I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm like, cool.
The big dicking is probably like the worst part. You genuinely got to own if you're bad at something, and you got to let other people take your. That's probably one of the. I think it was the Andriel, the drone guy. He was talking about how he's like, one of the biggest things you have to do is you have to remove yourself from the equation in order to let the business really work. And he's like, oh, I was the best at optics, like fiber optics and da 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 da. And he's like, but then that's where all my time went. He's like, so I had to hire somebody else. And it turns out once I did that, they were way better than I was. And I was nothing. And now I have a cohesive business, because the whole purpose of being owning the whole purpose of owning the business is watching watching this business. It's actually not working in it. It's not one of the really, if you guys are curious, one really good person who talks about that is it's the $100 Million Journey by John St. Pierre, and this whole book just kind of talks about like that whole thing from he basically had a $50 million company that he started from scratch, booted out of it. And then he talked about reorganizing his whole thing, started from scratch, and created then $100 million company. And it's all about the creating internal and working external.
And you could replicate it. He was the one. That means he was the one that had the vision and knew what needed to be done. And then it's like, well, we'll remove him. And then it fails.
No, they still kept the $50 million. But that's what fueled him too.
Oh,
he
dude,
was he was like, bro, but this is the thing. He didn't that wasn't it. He's like, fuck. All right, well, it's time to start again.
Yep.
And I was like, that's tough.
Dude, and you go through that. I've went through that where it's, fuck, okay, well, I'm starting at square one again. Okay, What do I do? I've done this before. I will just shoulder the responsibility, and I will do it again over and over and over. And you can, if you have that talent and you realize, okay, here's my strengths. I've removed my ego, so I know my weaknesses. I'll just hire the individuals that will compensate for my weaknesses. Oh, look, it's working again. Oh, look, it's working again. Okay, now I just take that and then apply that to different businesses, different aspects of life. Oh, everything's happy now. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. There we go. Okay.
This is nice.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go do it again somewhere else with something else.
Yep. Good. No. I've said it even last year. I was like, I'm not taking on any more responsibility. These 2 businesses have a lot of potential, and I should definitely get involved into these. Eli, are you going to have time? Don't worry about that. I'll make
the time. I'm sleeping 4 hours a day.
Yep.
I can sleep 3.
Yeah. Oh,
let's get it, baby.
I'll pull all-nighters. Dude, I hate it. In the last month, I've pulled 3 all-nighters where I'm like, I'll sleep. I will go to bed the next day at 9 p.m. I'm just going to and I will sleep from like 9 p.m. until 6 a.m. or I've went to bed at like 8 p.m. and slept till 8 a.m. It was like 12 hours.
That you gotta start getting, you gotta wake up. There's shit to do today.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck.
Like 12 hours. I'm good. But it's, I don't know. I wish people got as motivated as you or myself about little things that lead to bigger things. Because I think a lot of people limit themselves. Or, dude, say, dude, Reddit is one of the biggest things where you get to see where that career path is beat into their head. Where it's like, well, you got to go to college.
Bro,
and
get
then
the
you
fuck. We talked about
this.
that last time. I'm not even going to go down the rabbit hole.
But it is insane watching it. So, well, you got to go to college and you have to get in debt and you have to do, this is the only way you'll make it. And you're like, what? No.
That was some of the fucking shit in the comments. By the way, if you guys want to go to college, that's fine.
Do it.
Some of them do. If you need to be a fucking like rocket, I don't think people watch the whole thing maybe because I see kind of where they're like.
If you're an engineer, if you are a doctor, engineer,
go
or
to
something,
fucking school, bitch.
you need that. You're not going to fucking skip. You're not going to skip that line.
But I think what we were trying to say last time is it's not the end all be all. There's a million different ways to tackle one problem.
Dude.
But get to work. You know, you don't need college though.
And you have to have that mindset. You're starting a new business. I'm big on make somebody else money or make yourself money. Take that information, especially in the age of information, you can watch how stuff is done. And that's where, even if I'm on our podcasting or our film, and even talking to Caleb or Finn, like these guys will tell you too, I don't stop consuming information so that way I can be the best and I can lead from the front. You can do the same without college. Mm-hmm. You don't need college to get that path in life. Now, you do need to learn how to network. Try doing one of those jobs for experience. Shadow your boss on maybe the business side. There's a million different ways to make it possible. You don't have to do college. The smartest guys I know have not done college.
Yeah, that's typically, I mean, it's like the Elon Musk thing, right? I mean, once again, us kind of going back to what we talked about last time, it's like, you know, I didn't go to college, but I have 4 people overall of my employees, 5 people that all have degrees.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
No.
I'm your boss. Use that piece of paper for me, baby. Sure. But once again, like last time, a lot of times if people bring up their degree like it is something to me, I'm glad you did that, but that means nothing to me.
Dude, I look at them. I've said it before. Chances are when I'm hiring people, Caleb's the new hire, and Finn was saying, oh, hey, I have a friend. He did have a college education in audio engineering, but when he did a video and kicked it to me, and then how he broke down information, and then how he listened to advice and feedback, I was like, oh, this is what I want. He's self-taught. He's self-taught on all this. This is all I care for, because I will look at, I have a piece of paper, or I'm self-taught and I know how to do 3D animation or editing or whatever it is. I go, oh, well, you didn't need somebody to tell you to be better.
Yeah.
This person, they needed somebody to hold their hand and tell them what to do in order to be better. And chances are, Aiden's experiencing out one of our interns, and he's about to get his degree in film. And I asked him, I was like, oh, X, Y, and Z. He was like, oh, well, there's a handful of people that I would hire personally from the school he's going to. I was like, how many are they making films on their own or creating content outside of that 4 years of film school? He's like, no. I was like, don't hire him. He's like, what? I was like, homie, you 4 years in film school and you're not doing it on your own. Why the fuck would I hire you? I have to tell you.
I don't want to have to. I'm not here. That's another thing too, is like, we're not trying to hire people who we have to tell you how to do the job I'm hiring you for. Like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I have other shit to do. Like, I expect you to do it on your own and do a little bit more. The main thing I need you to do is exceed expectations, not just meet the standard. Like, the standard doesn't work here. The standard is failure.
Yes.
Standard is failure. You always exceed expectations.
But I'm not getting that raise I deserve. Why do you deserve a raise?
Why do you deserve it? Because the thing
I was
is,
here for 6 months.
well, guess what? I don't see your value. Like time means nothing. So let me tell you this. Should I have to, so are you telling me I can't give you a raise on the first day because I realized I fucked up and I need to retain you? Like, what are you talking about? So, and like, I just don't understand. It blows my mind, people's logic sometimes. I just don't get it. And like another thing too, really quick, is I know a lot of you guys want certain jobs, and there are some places that require degrees. That is totally fine. If this information resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't pertain to you because you have to go to college for your dream job or whatever you want to do, that is fantastic. Go to college. I hope you learn everything you can, and I hope you get that job that requires that degree for you. And I hope you totally crush it.
Keep working outside of it though. With if you're an engineer and you're doing engineering outside of college, way better. Because if you go to that job interview and you show it's like, oh yeah, I have my degree. Also, I did this cool shit, like whatever that is, 3D printed this and I built this, and that is so important in an interview or when you're onboarding somebody, is seeing, holy shit, this person was that motivated to do this on their own. Oh, fuck,
they're gonna do it regardless.
Yeah, and you're gonna get paid. And like those people, look for a good boss that does reward you for the input, the work you do, and how hard you push yourself. Like, show all the employees, unsub or wherever, they get taken care of because I know how I am to work with. And I also reward people that do work hard and that want to continue to learn and want to continue to grow. That is my favorite thing to see. I'm like, oh, boom. If you're sending in resumes or you're sending in videos and you're like, hey, I did this, look, and it's above and beyond, chances are I'm like, whoa, holy shit. Oh, wow, this is really good. Okay, we're going to talk. Okay, this is really fucking cool. I might hire you actually on board.
I like this.
Yeah.
This is good. This works for me.
Dude, Finn was one that I just seen his work, and his first edit he kicked back, I was immediately like, we need to hire this guy. This guy has something that I haven't seen in a long time. Sure shit, super helpful, funny as shit. It's just, it sucks that a majority of people don't have that mindset. It's, I'm going to do the standard.
The standard. I won't even say the minimum. Like, that's the crazy part, guys. There's the minimum, right? And then people are like, oh, well, I want to meet the standard. I'm like, bro, you fucking are still failing then. Exceed expectations, because everybody's trying to fucking meet the standard. Like, that's the most below average expectation realistically. Like, and here's the thing too, and we kind of talked about it last time, is like, there's somebody who's gonna do it for free if they really want it, and then you're shit out of luck.
They'll do it for free, and then they'll probably get compensated or start getting compensated for how could they do it for free. Because then it is, holy shit, homie is talented and he just did this for free. I have to snag him before somebody else does.
Yes. That's how I got one of my editors. They're like, I just, I just want to send you a couple edits. I want to do some of this stuff. And then my other editor was like, I know this guy. He's really good. And I was like, tell him to get on this Zoom call with me tomorrow. He's going to get hired tomorrow.
Dude, when you see a good editor, Papa Meat Canyon, he has his editors, and I always compliment them. I'm like, dude, they are so talented. And when I talk to Hunter, I'm like, dude, fucking your team right now is, yeah, dude. I'm like, man, these dudes are monsters. Chase, he edits Unsub and some other stuff. He's our main editor for the big shows. Chase, just autistic level for editing and creating. I'm like, homie, I have zero. I don't give you notes because you get it. He learned business.
That's the best. Oh my god.
He learned business so fast. He didn't understand my like week one working on Unsub. He kicked me an edit. I was like, oh no, like I need X, Y, and Z here. Sent him references. This is why. Here's how it impacts the business side. He watched it. He's like, I don't get it, but if you say it works better, then he's seen the instant feedback with viewership and response. He was like, holy shit, you ain't joking. Okay, that's my new style. That was it. I'm like,
there you go. Perfect.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Okay, Mr. Nikko, who are your favorite YouTubers right now to watch?
I don't consume enough content to quite honestly tell you that. I need to. That's a problem. I don't know if I mentioned last time. I don't consume enough social media. That is something I used to do. I'm just doing other things. I'm just kind of living my own life that I want to live right now. One of the guys, the Malibu fitness dude, he's great. I've been seeing him on the internet. I don't simply. This is nothing against the content creators out there, and I don't create the best content in the world. A lot of my content is not for everybody, but at the end of the day, guys, my content is simply just me being me. You're just watching a normal dude be like the normal guy. You're watching me be who I want to be and how I want to act in the moment and second that I want to act. Like, there's nothing more or less than that. What you see is what you get. I'm not finding a whole lot of other people out there right now that I genuinely want to watch. I can't tell you the last time I sat down and watched a full YouTube video start to finish, and I, from like the bottom of my soul, mean that. Like and that doesn't mean anybody's bad. It's just like I'm not seeing anything where I'm like excited about.
It's hard, dude.
Nothing's fulfilling right now, content wise.
I consume. I mean, my watch history is not what a lot of people would expect. They'd just be like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I don't know. This is what Eli finds he wants to watch right now. I have. Wait for it.
My stuff here, I'll say this. If it's what I'm watching, it's what I'm invested in building or developing. So 3D printing, CAD systems, other like different business development stuff, coding. Not crazy on coding, guys. Not elite at
you
that
are
at all,
born to code or
things.
you're not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I am not. That's why I'm like starting with like the different vibe coding and then trying to understand like all these different things.
God, dude, I have 10 physics problems no one can solve. Measuring the biggest thing in science fiction. So it's like the story element of there's a manga called Blame is how you spell it. It's super fascinating. It's just manga, but it's all very little dialogue, a lot of drawings, but it's a super structure. And the idea of AI ran away, and they created they're called builders, and they would build structures that humans would live in. And then the humans could control them as if they had this genetic tie with the overall machine, the communication system. It gets fucked up and corrupted, and now they can't control the builders, and then the programs, the sentients that would protect the humans now don't like humans. Because they don't have that genetic, they don't see the genetic link, so they're like attack and kill humans. Well, the builders just keep building and they never stop, and it is AI based. So think how AI works, where it's not perfect. It's like, oh, okay, you want this? Okay, I'll continue to make this. Like guns, it doesn't know how to build a gun. Like AI has no fucking clue how to make a gun. So it just keeps
doing random shit.
Dude, so it just keeps building and keeps building and keeps building and keeps building and keeps building. And this superstructures is insane. So you have the main figure is a robot, or the main protagonist is a robot, kind of like think T-1000, where it can self-heal, but it looks like a human. And it's looking for a human with the genetic code to take back control of the system.
What?
When I say the structure is fucking massive, like it continues to build a city. It's just building a city, like a never-ending city.
What is this called?
Blam.
All right, I'm gonna
And when I
it's
say,
hurting my brain trying to like understand. I'm like,
think big. So when I say big, what in your head is like, oh, that's big, like a mega structure?
Sagittarius A star. that's probably the majority of the stuff I watch is like deep space stuff.
So that the mega
Are you into megastructures and stuff like that? Quick question, since you just met not a people.
There's
a lot of people
Jupiter.
are aware. Yeah,
that is the solar system. Megastructure is what's outlined.
yeah. Oh, I know what mega. I'm a.
It is. So I think Keely is his name. He is walking because he's a robot. He doesn't need energy. There is rooms that are the size of Jupiter. He rode an elevator, and I think it took 10 days for the elevator to go to the next location and stop. And he's just on this journey through this mega structure looking for a human that has that DNA code, genetic code.
I like this.
Dude, oh, you would love... Dude, it is... Think of... It's never stopped building. The robots just continue to build for thousands upon thousands of years. So you have these there are rooms that are the size of Jupiter. You would love that. Like,
Well, I love space stuff.
oh, dude, that's my jam.
I love space stuff. And then just, anything kind of involving that
Dude,
and like quantum.
Let me set, dude, space is my favorite thing in the fucking world. Trying to look at, also just for the artwork, Blam art. I'll just show you a quick one. We can put these in. Oh, so gorgeous. So fun. If you love mega structures, this is pinnacle mega structure.
Well, I think because like you're familiar with like the origin of like megastructures and like different category civilizations and all that.
Oh yeah, Cat 1, Cat 2. We're not even Cat 1 yet.
We're
Like
so it's like
Cat
megastructures like that. It's like that's
0.7,
like a Cat 5 civilization. And I'm like, people have no idea what the fuck that means or what the fuck that is saying or anything like that.
Oh, dude, you would love.
But then because I like I feel like it'd just be more rants, more fun stuff. I'm like,
dude, go for it. This is, dude, like the art though.
That's so cool.
And there's not much dialogue. It's just these huge mega structures with Keely walking through.
Dude, okay, if you like megastructures, have you seen Moonfall?
No.
Oh my God, I'm going to send that to you. It's one of the few movies that like, in a sense, puts AI, fun fact, category 4 or category 3 human civilizations.
I have seen this.
Okay,
Wait,
dude.
moon?
Moonfall.
I know, but in the moon?
In the moon. Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Dude,
without giving
that
you
movie fucks because I'm like, it integrates AI, fucking mega structures, just
Go mega. If you guys don't
my
know
brain
what
fucking
mega structures or like Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5.
Massive gyrospheres that can harness energies for different types of stars, white dwarfs, like anything and all of the above for sustainment of life.
Like a category, I think humankind is like 0.7 or 0.8 in a category. We haven't hit category 1. A category 2 or 3 would look like a literal god to us. Think of mankind if you went back with a jet, a gun, and a computer 1,000 years ago. You would look like a literal god.
We have to kill you because what the fuck are you?
Yes. So that is what a Cat 2 or 3, and there's up to 5, would look like. For us, it would just appear as a god entity that has no limits. We would just be like, oh my God. Because you have, how do I?
It's energy. Like a good way of putting it when coming like to cat systems is like energy sourcing.
Yep.
Like your development, the development of your civilization and how you're harnessing like different energy sources and stuff like that.
I think type 2 is Dyson sphere.
Type 2 or type 3 is a Dyson sphere.
Dyson sphere is you build a structure around a sun, and then that is collecting.
Or dying star, anything.
Yeah.
Which at the end of the day, if you want to put it, you just say a star or sun.
Yeah, a star. And that's where you get all your unlimited energy source is from the star system that you've built a mega structure around. And now that powers everything you need. And that's like a type 2 or 3. We are struggling to like solar panels or nuclear energy is where we're at. We're like a 0.7 or 0.8. But when you have, it's the one that I love space so much because a lot of people don't realize the sheer size of it.
Of space? Bro, do you want to hear my dude? Okay,
the galaxy versus the universe, and the concept of that, and then the idea of, oh man, I read this comment on the internet. It made me sad, and you're like, homie, like in the grand scheme of things, that is a blip.
You're like not even dust.
Yeah, no,
you're the smallest, not even the smallest molecule of like not even an atom of a speck of dust. Like we're so small, and literally looking back and seeing stars is seeing into the past. Like it doesn't even make sense. My theory is that we are inside of a black hole, because like the biggest black hole that we have is in the center of the cosmos for us. Okay, but I think that black hole is our event horizon of the black hole we are in. Or sorry, the point of singularity. So the point of singularity is the centermost point of a black hole, right? And that's where light cannot escape. But if we use our best microscopes to escape or to see outside of our current cosmos, apparently there's nothingness, because over 80% of space is just, black energy. So it's nothingness. So it's like we can't see outside with reflecting light.
Dark matter.
Or dark matter, sorry. If we can't see outside with reflecting light, then that would mean technically we're in a black hole, no? Or like whatever.
So this is, dude, this is the stuff I'm always just like,
13.2 billion years ago? Like,
so we're in the Milky Way galaxy, fucking the Via Galactica, the road of milk. That's what the Romans used to call it. It's 120,000 light years across, me traveling at the speed of light, which is 300,000 kilometers per second, or 200.
I don't know it in kilometers.
299,792 kilometers per second, miles per hour. I want to say it's 164,288 miles per second, I think. But when you're traveling at that speed, as you said, you're looking in the past. If you teleport instantly to the other side of the Milky Way galaxy and you look at Earth, we're 26,000 light years away from the center of our black hole. So we're on one of the circular arms. Our solar system is 26,000 light years from the center. But if you go to the other side, you would be looking 100,000 years into the past.
Yes. It would be, everyone's gone. A great one is Interstellar.
Yeah.
It is a great way of putting it, because you start entering like different types of like dimensions almost, because you're fucking with like wormholes and stuff like that, because
a black hole,
space and time. Like that's what you're fucking with.
Yeah,
and
that's my favorite shit, is the black hole and that's why this is why I watch videos. I find it fascinating that if you guys watch a sci-fi movie and you think, oh my God, wow, that's crazy. That's a sci-fi movie. That doesn't exist. What is crazy is that exists somewhere in the universe. If we're just like one galaxy out of 2 trillion, if you do the mathematics, like even our galaxy, the Milky Way, has, in that 120,000 light years across, has 200 billion stars, which each star could contain a habitable planet. And then you have 2 trillion galaxies. Now you're like,
yeah, and the closest one is thousands of light years away in the Andromeda galaxy. It's like, dude.
Yeah, you're never seeing another galaxy. We'll never see another galaxy, but that's the closest one, and we're never going to see that. And now you have black holes at the center, or you have TON 618, which is the biggest black hole in the universe. It's one that was recently discovered. When I say biggest, this black hole is fucking crazy.
Dude, my favorite thing is when people have no idea like how many Earths can fit inside of like just the sun itself. I'm like, bro, and then how many suns can fit inside of our nearest black hole? I'm like, that should fucking make you want to cry.
So I can do the math on this one. So suns, Earth's inside the sun, I forget exactly. It's a couple million, I want to say.
It's 1,000 million, if I'm not wrong.
Let's see, Earth's inside the sun. Earth inside the sun. 960,000, 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun.
1.3 million Earths
Could fit inside the sun. Now, the largest
Maybe I'm
known
thinking black holes
object,
then.
so TON 618 is the largest black hole. That
I have
is
to look this one up because this like, or I have to put it in my notes because
which one, TON?
I take pride in my space.
so 1.3 million Earths inside the sun. Now, TON 618, guess how many suns can fit inside TON 618?
How many suns can? I'm not going to look it up. I have to put this in my
you're
notes.
good.
It's a black hole.
Yeah.
How many suns? I'd have to give like a crazy number, and like people will be like, "Oh, you're just throwing a big number out there." I'm like, "No. You genuinely have to do that." It's like a billion.
66 billion.
66 billion. Yeah.
It's fucking, dude, this black hole is the size, it is bigger than our entire solar system.
You guys have to see the diagrams of these, or else it doesn't make sense.
So our entire galaxy, this is the best way. Our entire galaxy, I said, was 120,000 light years, meaning traveling at the speed of light. It takes 120,000 years to get to the other side. We can't travel at the speed of light. Anything that has mass can't travel at the speed of light. You can travel near the speed of light. But 120,000 light years across, that is a measurement. TON 618, the accretion disk, is 300,000 light years across. This black hole is over 300,000. The black hole by itself is bigger than our galaxy. Dude, you're going to look this up and be like, Jesus, it is a fucking monster, dude. It is a monster of a anomaly out in space. And what's even more crazy is like time dilation, that shit in Interstellar, when only was it an hour passed by, and when they went back like 50 years went by. That's real. Time dilation is a thing. That is not
Time
made up.
Dude,
that is real. That shit exists, where it's fucking blows your mind when you think about that. You're like, what?
That's where I think like human civilization is going to start changing when we start like kind of, if you're into space, then I feel like you're into like, when I say quantum, guys, I'm talking about, we have to say quantum mechanics, because there's a tons of different types of quantum components, right? Quantum computing, quantum mechanics, quantum sciences, like all these other things. So I feel like when we start to harness like quantum physics, right, we'll be able to start fucking with like an aspect of time. And that makes me nervous.
We don't even, that's what's cool is there, I forget what rule it is, but the idea of quantum physics versus regular physics, both we have mapped out mathematically on how they work. We don't know how they work though together, which is where our confusion comes from, because like, well, but this doesn't explain this side, and they do not
blend.
No, and that's where mathematicians are wondering how, okay, well, we don't know how we are still no idea what the fuck's going on. Like zero idea. And was it Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the edge of the universe there, and scientists don't know what the edge is like. They don't know if it loops back around, or is there a wall and then there's
that's
nothing
why I'm
on
like,
the outside,
where's
and you're
the
like
nothingness? That's why I'm like, we're in a black hole, bro. We got to be in a black hole.
Yeah. Well, and then that, dude, even the black hole, when you're falling in and we don't know. And just think about this anomaly in space where there is nothingness. Speed of light cannot escape. Once you cross the
event horizon,
there is nothing. You're
not escaping the mass.
Period.
The pull of gravity simply is beyond anything you could escape.
And
correct?
Then,
if that's a great way of putting it.
And then what's crazy is when you watch it, though, if you watch somebody go in the black hole, they will just freeze. Mm-hmm. And you're just watching them freeze and you don't know what's going on. Their view, if I'm falling into the black hole looking outwards, now time is dilating around me. I'm going at a normal speed. Everything else is speeding the fuck up. So you are watching the decay of the universe thousands of years before you hit spaghettification, which is when you're ripped apart from the black hole. Is what they think. They have no idea. Literally, black holes, everyone's just like, I have no idea what the fuck's happening. They think it's called spaghettification. It is called spaghettification, which is a black hole rips you apart, just like starting from the whatever's the closest downwards. But again, they have no idea. Other than when you're looking out, you will see the aging of the universe as you fall into it, which is, again, that's
So
real life
crazy.
shit to me. That's where I'm like,
But they're telling us that after the Big Bang, the universe is ever expanding.
Yep.
But this is, once again, back to my theory. I'm like, the universe is ever expanding, but we're in a black hole. It's actually like, how are we doing this? Because you have to go. Once you're in, you're forever going into the point of singularity until like even atoms don't exist due to sheer mass.
well,
Correct me if
so
I'm-
even atoms right now, there's, it's not the great decay. I forget what it is. The laws of physics state everything has to have a shelf life, right? Mm-hmm. Even atoms should have a shelf life. We just don't know how long a single atom's shelf life is. So there is an actual tunnel in Japan, an underwater tunnel, which is perfect water with sensors, thousands of sensors in this completely pitch black tube that are monitoring the molecules in there to see when one atom or molecule dies. None has happened,
this.
but if you follow the laws of physics, everything that has energy will die at some time. So it's
Yes.
one thing. It's like, okay, what is the decay of a single atom molecule? Okay, will the universe then at one time just go and fade into existence after its 14 trillion years or however many trillion years it exists for?
What the fuck?
That's the stuff I do. That's why I have those videos where I'm like falling asleep into just
Nothingness.
terror. Nothing makes sense.
Instead of running businesses and creating content, we're just tweaking in bed all night.
Oh, dude, that's what I fall asleep to. It's my favorite shit.
Am I gonna piss?
Okay, go pee. I gotta do the same.
Oh fuck yeah, piss break. Dude, yeah, I didn't know you were in the space stuff. Dude, a lot of people just don't care to talk about it, but I find it so interesting and fascinating. Yeah, I couldn't shut the fuck up about this on the Memphis Wild either. I was like, I love space stuff, guys.
Dude, it's so much fun. You're talking about shit that's real, and that's it's wild to think all this time, not even time trial, time dilation.
That's
these
a good way of
points
putting it.
of points in space that nothing exists. Literally imagine there's just something that is a black dot that no information can leave that exists. It looks like a tear in the fabric of space and time. That is a black hole. Those are fucking real. And that is a real thing that happens. And then there was going to be colonies or creatures that can control some of this shit that we will never understand. We were like, what
Possibly.
the fuck? Yeah, like
Well,
for now.
because then
with
it gets
thousands
into
of
being aliens and stuff, right? So I'm sure because then like aliens, like this is such a like loose term, especially with everything going on. They're like, oh, project like Blue into whatever the fuck. Okay, calm down.
intelligent life versus
Yes. So that's the thing. That that's the beauty. I'm so glad you said that because here's the problem, guys. Bacteria. If I were to spit on my shoe and put my shoe on the moon, the bacteria from my mouth is alien
yep.
because it is foreign to where it is at. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. It is foreign to its like where it currently exists, and that makes it alien, quite literally. So it's like intelligent life or something that has. I like to put it in the sense of consciousness, something out in the universe that. Or the cosmos as a whole, right? I like saying cosmos because I'm like the universe is, it's too small thinking when people put it together and they think of just the galaxy. I'm like, no, the whole cosmos, all the stars and the lights, all the way to the very end, right?
Everything.
All of
Everything.
that. I'm like something else that has consciousness is terrifying to think about.
And that is where is it's the Drake equation, but the chances
Drake.
number. It's crazy. There it is. Let's say the estimate is chances of intelligent life in the universe. One study suggests as low. So this is the lowest, 1 in 10 billion trillion. And if that is the case, you still have up to 8 million intelligent planets with intelligent life on them in the universe.
So how Noah's Ark life? Tyson put it a great way. Okay, he was saying basically like, how come we haven't seen aliens yet? How come we haven't mentioned it? How we did? He was like, and you've probably heard this then because you already referenced him once. He was like, and this just made sense to me when he said it because I was like, okay, sure, right? Because those odds are fucking huge. But then in the span of the universe, it's very small.
Oh, we're a blip. We are 1 second within. If you look at the 14.2 or 15.1 billion years that the universe has been in existence, if you account for all of mankind and what we've done, Homo sapiens, we are 1 second out of a 365-day calendar year. We represent 1 second in everything else from existence.
That's crazy. I feel like it's even less than that realistically.
Yeah.
Is what it feels like when you understand like the whole thing. But he was like, if you were driving, it's like, why haven't you seen aliens? Like, what about the aliens? He's like, well, think of it like this. If you were driving on the highway and doing a road trip across the country, okay, or just going to another state, do you pull over on the side of the road and like look at an anthill? And I was like, oh my God, and it's probably fucking worse than that. It's probably way worse than that. I was like, no. And he's like, well, we're an atom of the ant. And I was like, and you would need a microscope to really check it out or even understand what's going on. Outside of that, who gives a fuck? And it's like, that's what we are.
Yeah, we are like, we barely have any understanding of it. And then when you look out at the billions of stars just within our galaxy, billions, and then each one has planetary bodies. It is, you're just aiming at the sky, hoping that one little spot maybe has something kicking back to you. And you have no fucking clue. You're just like, am I going to hit it? And then why? Well, we haven't heard anything, which is true. But then you have the Great Wall. I forget what it is. It's the... What is that wall called? It is the step. Essentially, it's like, are we the
Great Wall of China?
Yes, exactly. But I mean, technically, it is. Are we the furthest one to this point? We don't know because, again, in 14 billion years... look how far we came in. Sapiens have been around 80,000 years, and then actual communication books since 10,000 BC with tools. And now you look at that, it's like, so in 12,000 years, mankind has been functioning where we can read, write, do all that.
Yeah, we can go on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
That's 12,000 years out of 14 billion. Think of $12,000 out of $1 billion or $14 billion. You don't notice that fucking 14,000.
Look at that in ones, bro.
Yeah, dude.
In pennies, actually.
You won't fucking notice it. You'll be like, imagine removing that to you is less than a penny. Like,
I was like, the penny is too big of a number.
yeah, it is. It is. And you're not going to notice if it's gone. Like if you had $14 billion and somebody took $1 or a penny of that dollar, you're not going to fucking notice it.
But we're actively looking. It's big, dude. What are you not fucking getting? It's big, okay?
It's fucking massive. It's massive.
The moon landing was I mean, I don't fucking know if it was real or not, but I know space is fucking real, bitch. You go outside, look at that shit. Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
You go like, holy and I don't think people realize just that. And then again, the chances of life can be a 0.00000. I think it's to like the fucking 18th zero. And it's still like, yeah, even at that, there's millions of planets with intelligent life on it. Where did they start? No fucking clue, because they could have started 4 billion years ago and they got wiped out. We just started our journey now. And as we've seen, a asteroid could come and fuck shit up.
Yeah, we have fucking don't forget, we had dinosaurs before that. For what? Is this too far? 140 million years?
Yeah. No, that's about right. I think what is it? We are closer
Fucking think about that
to the
shit.
Tyrannosaurus than the Tyrannosaurus was to the Brontosaurus, or like.
Oh no, I'm not.
Dude, this is the wild one. We are closer to a Tyrannosaurus than a Tyrannosaurus is to another dinosaur in time frames. That's how much time.
That's insane as fuck. Like when you think of the grand scheme of things.
Which dinosaur than the other? And I think that's one thing I don't think we can conceptualize really well, and you have to really think about it. And once you do, then it blows your fucking mind, because you're like, oh my God, what? I'm worried about driving to the grocery store. You're like, huh? Humans are closer in time to the Tyrannosaurus Rex 66 million years ago than the T-Rex was to the Stegosaurus 150 million years ago.
Okay, so I was thinking the Stegosaurus. No, but that's the end game. Okay, so yeah, like 150 million years. Like, and there's even before that shit. So what the fuck, man? Go fucking do something. Like, you're gonna die. Go do something, or at least, guess what? This may sound crazy. Just be fucking happy. If you got shoes on your feet, fucking be happy. If you have a house over your head, be fucking happy.
If you're born in America,
be super happy. God damn, people.
You are living in a great time. We are in the least violent time ever in the period of man. We live in a first world country.
Back-to-back World War champs.
You back-to-back World War champs.
Dropped the sun twice, bitch.
And you're living a pretty decent life. You can be like, oh, it's terrible. I assure you, you see actual hardships in a third world country, a dictator, whatever. You'd be like, unfortunately, it's such a sheltered life.
You're privileged.
Yes.
You better swallow your fucking pride. You're privileged, dude.
Yeah.
Because I know we both, you for sure. I've met plenty of people in third world countries who are so happy with the hut that is made of quite literal mud and cow poop, and they love their family and they're happy.
Dude, I forget which tribe that is.
I'm just talking about motherfuckers in Afghanistan and some dudes in Iraq, bro. Like, just to be real with you.
There's a tribe in Africa, an interviewer, I think that's captured on camera, or he was talking about it, but he went to a indigenous tribe, and they were just saying, they're like, man, America must be crazy or bad because people kill themselves. And they can't conceptualize. They
can't comprehend.
No, and they're living out like hunting and gathering, and they still can't comprehend. Why would you do that?
Because they're going and they're doing things.
Yeah.
That's a giant like change. They're not just, if you can sit and dwell on how sad you are, guess what, bro? This is going to sound crazy. And I've been there too. We're privileged. You can sit around and be fucking sad. If they sit around and be sad, they're going to fucking die. They're trying to genuinely live, bro. Like, that's crazy.
They are surviving. We don't know that. We are bitching about it is actual health. Oh, but what about my Uber Eat didn't make it? And you're like, homie, what? Like,
I've complained about it too.
Oh, trust me. You can complain. I've complained about shit where I self-reflect and I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. I'm like, I need to count my blessings.
Yeah. It's okay to be hungry, though, and like want more and strive to get more. But at the end of the day, if you can, give like 5 seconds of just gratitude. Be like, life is good. I'm okay. And this is the thing I always say. I'm like, I am grateful for everything that I have. But it's okay to set goals and want more. I am extremely grateful though, but I'm going to pursue.
Yeah. Put time frames on those goals. And then if you don't hit it, move it.
Yeah.
Continue. And then surround yourself with people that also aren't an echo chamber of negativity. Because if you're in that, if like Nikko was like, oh, my day sucks. I'm like, oh my God, mine too. Oh, blah, 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 blah. First off, none of you would be watching. You're like, these dudes are just complaining about life. If your friend group complains about life, their jobs, and that's all they do instead of what they're doing next, how they're crushing it, make a new friend group.
dude, you gotta, and like we were talking about, like the sacrifices it takes, bro. You gotta leave some of your friends. You gotta leave that friend group, because they will quite literally they'll keep you there so you can die with them.
Yep.
Like it's a cancer. Like the thought process of them quite literally is a cancer. That's why so many successful people, there's a point of, like we talked about last time, there's a point of loneliness. You have to go and be alone, and you kind of have to restart. But I wouldn't fucking give it up, or I wouldn't be where I was at today. And there's a long period of loneliness where you just have to get used to it. And then when you're okay with being alone, then you start to make new friends. And then you start to grow. And then you start to learn. And then, yeah, then you're surrounded by like-minded people. Like in our friend group, like we might be like, dude, that fucking sucks. But then nobody's like, oh yeah, it's like, well, how about you do this or do that next? Or like, we can film a video together and then the next one will do good. Or like, you have to surround yourself with winners.
Yeah.
You have to. If you surround yourself with losers, you're gonna develop a loser mindset. And that's the best way to be poor.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're going to have your friends that don't push you, and you will see the ones, and hopefully you gravitate towards the one that do have that mindset you have. Like I have my different firm groups, and then I have my individuals I look at. I'm like, oh, this is one of the hardest workers I know, and this is that same that autistic level mindset of no, I'm fine with being alone. I just want to do X and Y, and that is it. Where you have like you, Oompa, like it is. And
you'll find like-minded people in your loneliness who want to pursue the same things as you, or at least go and do.
And they're happy alone too. Because a lot of people, if you're not happy by yourself, that means you need to work on shit. You have to be very happy on your own. You can, you'll suffer alone. You'll do that. But at the end of the day, you're not like, I need this. And this is what people fulfill me. And that's the only way I feel alive, or like I have my self-worth, when you can do that by yourself. When you look around, or you're just sitting at home and you're like, cool, I am fucking stoked. I'm by myself and I get a reset. Thank God. I don't have to go anywhere. I get to turn it on, and I don't get complained at, yelled at, whatever. Okay, life's good. Life's fucking good.
Yeah.
You find those people. Now you start crushing it. And dude, you're
unstoppable.
It's so hard to fail too once you find those groups of people.
You can't.
No,
you can't fail because your winner friends don't surround themselves with losers. So I would, like, if Eli was ever failing anything, I would grab Eli, and Eli knows this. I would probably quite physically be like, motherfucker, we're gonna go do this shit. I don't hang around losers. And if you're a loser right now, I'm gonna make you a winner. But at the end of the day, you're gonna make yourself a winner just by hanging around the right people. They will not allow. No, this is the thing too. People who are like wealthy or doing good and who are winners. This, correct me if I'm wrong. We just want everybody around us to win.
Succeed.
We want you to succeed so fucking far, because it's lonely when you start becoming a winner and you just realize like it's all in the mind, and you're like, guys, let me give you. Do you have that one friend who just coming up with ideas and trying to execute and trying to do things? He just bugs the fuck out of you every single day to like, let's go and do this. Let's go and do something. He may be annoying. That's probably the guy you want to be around. That's a winner. Remember, it's the mindset. That winners just want other people to win with them. Like, let's go and do this. That's the best way to say it, is those friends that do have that, and you're like, oh, they're annoying. All they do is talk about this. Figure out that conversation and how you can help with it. If they're talking about business, if they're talking about videos, what can you do to help that growth or aid in it, so that way you both develop together, and then now you're in a spot where you're like, oh shit, participate.
Yeah,
it's simple, man. And you're gonna throw out stupid fucking ideas. It's okay. No, that one's dumb. Okay, we now don't like that one. What else do we want to like? Because it's learning. It's trial and error, dude. Like, it's, in the grand scheme of things, it's much simpler than you think. But don't get me wrong, guys. It sucks. I don't have any friends. Guess what? You're lucky, because you don't have any losers around, and you're on that journey of loneliness. And like Eli just said, you will find, when you're on that journey alone, striving towards a goal, you will find like-minded people in that journey, and those will be your winner friends. Like that's what it is. So like, I don't have any friends. you can go years without having any friends. Pursue, keep going. Keep going. You'll be okay. I know it sounds cliche. I know it's hard to hear because I'm not there standing beside you. It's a journey you have to go on alone.
Yep.
It's by design.
And it will suck. I've had my moments where...
It's so fucking hard.
Dude, I know. It's like, this is the shit that motivates the fuck out of me. And you will have your stumbles. And I mean, I had it just a few years back where everything you've worked for is gone. And now you're like, okay, I got to start over. Holy shit. And then you're isolated. But I think I did have salve. And we just, okay, we're going to push through this. I'll figure shit out. I'll just keep my character. And then whatever else happens. But I know who I am. So I'll just continue to do what I know I'm good at. And then it builds again. And then it takes off to a next level. And you're like, cool. Okay. See, there was my struggle. My extra struggle. I wasn't expecting that late in life. It sucked, but I came out stronger and more successful on the other side. That can happen. A lot
you
of
have
people,
a failure that led to success because you kept going.
Yeah, and
You
those
failed,
failures
learned,
are hurt.
executed.
Yeah, and sometimes this failure is going to come out of the blue, and you're like, "What the fuck? I didn't know this was going to happen." Doesn't matter. Going to happen. You can be a victim, or you can just. My favorite thing again. It is success. Success is the best. Utter success is the best revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Success
is the best revenge. I want you got to develop your own. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your own killer mindset. Mine is I want everybody who bullied me, even though I'm thankful for you, didn't like me, left me, treated me like shit. I want you to fucking regret it. I want you to be so fucking mad. I can buy whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. I could go on vacation. You know who I am. I don't remember you. You see me on the internet with your favorite people. I just want you to fucking regret it. And I want it to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You know? And that gives me so much fucking energy and joy.
And it can take, and something like that, it literally is the most motivating because you don't even think about it. You, the viewers, won't even think about it if you're a job you get fired or a friendship failed, whatever it is, a business failed, and you were like, you got wronged in that. And it doesn't matter how wronged you got. Just take it, apply it to the next thing you do in life. And then when that really fucking crushes and the people that didn't trust you, badmouth you, or kicked you out that thought they didn't need you fail, well, you succeed, they're definitely going to think about you and you will not remember them. You won't even think about it. Every once in a while you'll be like, oh, damn, that must suck. Whoop. As you keep climbing to the top.
Another thing too with the comments too, like for anybody in social media, like you really got to ignore take the positive one. I always say engage with the positive comments, people who support you, give them those long messages. Don't be the loser creators who see one thing of negativity and then want to just prove the person wrong by giving them a whole fucking paragraph speech. No, fuck that. Give it to the people who want to support you. Yeah. Say, Nikko, you suck. I hate you. Well, this guy knows my name. I don't know who you are. You obviously know who I am. You're watching me. Oh, these people are in my chat today. Nikko, great stream. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm glad you joined the stream today. That was a great time. Like,
Ethan, Big Ethan, the guy that was losing weight. That was one thing we talked about hard before the podcast. It was, he asked, man, how do you get past the negative comments? Like, I'll get these ones. And I was like, please show me them. And I was reading it. I was like, oh, man, you got 20 negative ones out of 1,000 or 2,000 positive ones. Dude, that must be rough. He was like, well, I was like, you are literally a needle in a haystack to find the negative ones and be like, that one's eating me up. He was like, oh, my God, I never looked at it like that. I'm just seeking out the bad ones. Why the fuck do I care? I'm like, exactly. It's like, homie, you got 2,000 positive ones and then 10 negative ones? What? Why the fuck would I care about those?
Exactly. And like, I just try and like, I think a lot of it is just rewiring your brain to see it how it is, right? Because it's hard. I remember being devastated at certain things. So Allie runs like my dog's, Chanel and Prada's like social medias, right? And on YouTube, she'll be like, this girl's fucking stupid, like da-da-da-da-da. She's the worst with the dogs and da-da-da-da-da. And there'll maybe be like, per video, maybe like 5 to 7 comments out of a couple hundred, a couple thousand, right? And she's like, they like get to me sometimes. And she'll start out like, respond and be like, oh, well, the dogs are very well trained. Actually, we're just having fun. I'm like, you're so fucking rude. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, that is so fucking rude. I'm like, you're telling me these thousands of people who are supporting this channel by giving positive comments and stuff like that, and you're only gonna focus on these like 5 to 7 negative ones? What are you doing? I'm like, really, really think about that. How does that really look? I'm like, it's okay. You have to understand there's nothing to prove. Like, what are you getting from? And a lot of people just don't care to listen. A lot of people just don't.
They'll hate you no matter what.
Yeah, they'll hate you. Dude, people hate you no matter what. Yeah. People don't care to get to know you. And that's why like a lot of times I'm like, a lot of people just hate me, but like, I just gotta eat it, man. Like a lot of people don't care to get to know me. And a lot of people are like, I don't know why the fuck these guys hang out with these so fucking annoying. He's gotta be the worst friend ever. And I'm like, well, I mean, you guys are all great guys. I'm like, they actually took a second to like get to know me. And I'm not the best guy ever. I am annoying as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
If you're autistic, you're annoying.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about it.
That's my favorite part. But like, who is it? Tom Holland said it. He's like, if you had my phone number and knew me enough to text me and tell me how much you hated me, maybe I would care. But you don't know who I am because you don't have my phone number and you can't call me or get a hold of me.
Yeah.
So why would I care?
Dude, I'm like, you hear that, and then when you build that good community and they just see that positivity, they'll also go to bat for you instantly. I like on Reddit, it's weird, or Twitter, whatever it is, when there is that negative comment, and then I see the community rally where I don't even say anything, and they're like, "You fucking idiot!" I'm like, "Woo, you guys are savage little odd."
You got to calm your own community. I'm like, guys, it's okay. Let them talk shit. Let them talk shit.
But also so proud when I read others, when you even seeing like with Brandon's thing he's doing right now with Congress, or
awesome,
just an aspect in the veteran community, like reach out to this, or they try to say something negative, you will see like hundreds or thousands of comments now. It's like, what the fuck? Do you know what they do? I'm like, whoa, we have, and you also see the awesome comments of get the unsub audience behind it because they are autistic and it is a military at this point where they will go and at arms and beat the shit out of stuff. And you're like, cool, this is what I want. It's a positive group that love each other, that fucking rally behind each other. It doesn't matter how they are in life or what's going on, they will always help each other. That's why I love like the subreddit is you get to see that that camaraderie you don't see anywhere else. You had
you guys have a super solid community.
Oh, dude, we are so blessed on that. Last month was one of my most proud moments. I just got to watch. One guy was talking about something, and he was like, "Hey, XYZ, I'm going through a lot. I'm gay, and I'm in a low place, and I was talking to this guy, and I don't know what's going on. Blah blah blah." And you just see hundreds of comments. Dude, you got this. Hey, don't beat yourself up. I was like, oh, there's no judge. No one gives a shit.
Right,
they just want to help each other. I'm like, oh.
But only the internal community would know how like you can speak freely and openly like that. But if you're on the exterior and you're just a judgmental person, like you're just never gonna know. No. Like you got to ego check sometimes. Yeah, I have to ego check all the time. Like maybe I should give this person a chance.
What a racist piece of shit. Nico's like
I'm so racist. Yeah, dude.
You're fucking an idiot. You seen one clip? Is a joke? A joke, and you took that out of context. You must be so much fun at parties.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, like I get it, and I tell people, man, I'm like, my content is not for everybody. I have a particular type of humor that is, I'm not going to change it for anybody because that, like I said, I'm out here being me. If it's not for you, I'm not gonna apologize, but I do want everyone to know I'm like nothing I say is like malicious. I'm just out here cracking jokes because nothing's serious. You know? Like, once again, you're gonna fucking die one day. Nothing's serious, okay? It's a joke. I joke on myself all the time. Everybody gets the equal amount of jokes, you know? It's like, say whatever you want to say. Like, it just, it doesn't matter.
No one gives a shit. It's just fucking a joke at the end of the day. It doesn't matter fucking skin color. Fucking sex. Literally do not give a
skin
shit.
color. Ching ching bing bing.
Yeah, ching chong. We got Caleb's black.
Shout out to the black guy.
Yo, dude. Unsubs credit went down. He's laughing.
He's laughing. He's laughing. He's happy. He's super happy to be here and loves being around us.
Yeah,
and once again, he's black. He's happy.
And that's how it should be. You should be hanging out with friends. Yeah. Everyone's having a good time. No one gives a shit. If your friend group is just fucking super offended by everything, get a new friend group, man. Oh, God, I could not imagine that. Like, that sounds like the most miserable life you can live, is you guys get together and then just worry about what other people say.
Bro, like that is got to be the worst existence of living. I would rather be in a gunfight all the time, consistently fighting for my life. I'm good.
John, dude, I can't, like this, looking at it, I'm like, oh, fuck, we're going to die. Versus I sit down in my office and then all the Karens and people come in and like, oh my God, did you hear what Steve said? He said that this on the black or the Mexican. I'd be like,
just stop.
What I do.
The complaining is the worst thing ever. Like, it just, once again, back to where we started like 5 hours ago. Excuses. Like, what is wrong? Complaints. Like, just stop.
How is life that hard?
If you don't like it, what someone's saying, just ignore them. Get away from them.
Dude, it's crazy. On the phone, you can do this now.
You can block people.
You can block. Or
you can block
this
Instagram.
Is what's crazy.
You can block me on
Dude,
YouTube.
Watch this. Most people don't know this trick. So let's say his content. I go like this. Dude, did you know you can do that?
Scroll?
Yeah, did you know that feature? Watch.
How the fuck are you doing that?
Bro, so you take it's wild, people.
How did you do?
Dude,
black magic?
I know. You can't say that. And then I'm offended by
Asian magic.
Yeah, African American magic.
People who are really good at basketball magic.
Yeah. Athletic magic. Don't say that.
Burrito magic.
Like, fuck. Oh man, Nikko, my homie. These are some of my favorite episodes. Do you have what piece of advice do you have for the community audience as a go away present before the after show?
A piece of advice for the audience?
See,
man, I know it's hard. I know it sucks. I know it's been a journey. But you can just start now. Like right now. You can just put the phone away. You can lock yourself away in the room. You can just start whatever you want to do on the smallest scale. Literally, whatever it is. And you don't know how to do it? Google it. Ask a friend. And I know it sucks. It's okay. I know you can genuinely do it. The thing is, you just have to start and develop that rich mindset. It's just a mindset. Start the development now. Yeah, that's it.
Fucking, it's as simple as it is. Take that first step. Your life can change dramatically. If you
it could literally change in a fucking day. It probably won't. I'm not going to get your hopes up. It's time, but yeah.
It could literally start in a single day. It's just if you didn't do that step, if you didn't take that risk, nothing will change. Your life is going to remain the exact same. You have 80 years to make a change. Look back at the end of that. What did I always say? It is at the end of my life, I can look back. If I have two versions of myself presented, the one that didn't take the risks. If I didn't take risk in my life and it was like, hey, I worked a 9 to 5, which nothing wrong if that's what you want to do. I will never shit on you for that. It wasn't for me. If I looked back and was like, hey, you never left Crawfordsville, you stayed at that factory job and you never took a risk, this is what happened. Or you lived the life you did. You jumped out of airplanes, you free fell, you did war, you built businesses, you donated,
just tried.
I tried everything. I never said no. And I had both of those presented to me. I will always fucking do the latter. I don't care about the risks. I just wanted to have a good life because I was presented one of them. So I made the most of it, and you can do the same. Like 100%. Y'all can do the same. And it doesn't matter how far you are along in that journey. Start now. You can be 40, 50. Samuel Jackson was like 48 before he got his first big role.
Yeah, it was like 42.
Yeah,
or something
42,
like
40.
that.
Like fucking.
And like literally, what about KFC? That one's even further.
Oh, dude,
He
yeah.
was like the guy, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders.
He's like 70, 80. So like a pretty crazy number. It doesn't matter how old you are. Like some people in the comments are like, well, I'm 55 years old, or I'm 60 years old. It's okay. Because I promise you pursuing it is genuinely going to put a smile on your face more than anything, even a smile through the tears. We've all been there. Like, it just try starting. How about that?
It's going to be scary. Like, I think about my dad and him trying to do something like chasing a dream. I can't visualize that because he was diehard, work hard Mexican and loves what he does. But that next step is something, until me, it was very foreign to him. So just doesn't matter your lot in life, where you are, or how old you are. Just take that step and see what happens. Just see what happens. It's worth the risk, I promise you.
and this may be like a bit of a caveat, but if you are young, you will never have more an advantage than right now, because there are plenty of people who are, you know what? It would be really great if some of you guys in the comments who are older can just maybe state your age, and maybe if you guys want to be part of change, you could literally change someone's life right now and be like, hey, I'm X amount of years old. I wish I just did it when I was 19, when I was 20, when I was 21. I wish I had just tried. And I'm going to try starting now, but you got 20 years on me. Like, go do something,
Mm-hmm. That's why that series I'll continue. Oh, I might launch. And we'll see. I want to. It's one, and even then, I think I'm doing a disservice to people, because then it is risk. I would love to risk everything again just to show people the journey. I'm like, hey, this is terrifying. I'm risking everything just to show you guys it is possible. And what is that? Is that racing? Is it something I truly love? Maybe that's what it is. And I just say, fuck it. So you can watch the journey, watch it happen, and it motivates a handful of people, because they're like, homeboy's 40 something and he fucking said fuck it. And
fuck
he did it,
dude,
and it paid off. I want people to have that same mindset of it can pay off. Stop being scared.
Send it.
Where do we find you, Mr. Nikko?
Nikko Ortiz, NIKKO ORTIZ.
Bing. Dude, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic conversation. These are my favorite.
Thank you. It was so much fun. Thank you for having me. And yeah.
Stay tuned for the after show. We're going to bullshit about probably like cars or anime or something for 10, 20 minutes.
It's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
All the stuff we can't talk about here. Bye.
Love you. Bye.